Have you ever wondered why arrogance and boastfulness are so prevalent in our society today? It's as if they've become the new norm, the accepted persona of success. We see it everywhere. In business moguls who build towers to the sky, in leaders who speak words of self-praise and self-exaltation as if it were their daily bread. They uproot others in their path, their eyes fixated on their own reflection, their mouths brimming with boastful words, and if ever proven wrong, they will never admit it. Such arrogance is a destructive force in the world. It breeds division, sows discord, and fosters a culture of self over community. It paints a picture of power and influence, yet underneath it all, it reveals a deep-seated narcissism, a thirst for validation, a hunger for dominance. But let's pause for a moment. Consider a figure, a person of influence, someone whose bombastic words reverberate across nations, whose claims of greatness and self-praise are unparalleled. Reminds you of someone, doesn't it? But we're not here to name names. This behavior might be more significant than you think. It is not just a social issue, but also a spiritual one. The Bible has a lot to say about arrogance and boastfulness, especially in prophetic passages. In the book of Daniel chapter 7 verse 8 it states, "While I was thinking about the horns, there before me was another horn, a little one, which came up among them, and 3 of the first horns were uprooted before it. This horn had eyes like the eyes of a human being and a mouth that spoke boastfully." This image is a symbol of arrogance, a self-exalting force disrupting harmony. Then, in the book of Revelation chapter 13 verse 5 it states, "And the beast was given a mouth, uttering great things and arrogant and blasphemous words, and he was given freedom and authority to act and to do as he pleased for 42 months, which is 3.5 years. This is not just a creature of physical strength, but of verbal audacity, using words as a weapon to belittle and blaspheme." Next, in the book of 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 verse 4 it states, "He will exalt himself and defy everything that people call God and every object of worship. He will even sit in the temple of God, claiming that he himself is God." This is the height of arrogance, a total disregard for the divine order. Each of these passages describe the Antichrist as a figure of extreme arrogance and boastfulness, a being who uses words to insult, manipulate, control, and elevate self above all else. These are not just ancient prophecies, but timeless warnings against the destructive power of this boastful, arrogant, and manipulative end-time leader. These scriptures warn us about the rise of such a figure, but what does it mean for us today? The signs are all around us if we know where to look. Consider the imagery in the book of Daniel. A small horn emerging among others, uprooting 3 with eyes like a human and a boastful mouth. This boastful nature, the arrogance, the self-exaltation, it's all a part of the prophecy. Now think about the world around us. Are there not those who seem to revel in their own grandeur, speaking proud and blasphemous words, just like the beast in Revelation? Then there's that individual, described in 2 Thessalonians, who exalts himself above all that is considered divine, even proclaiming himself as God. Doesn't that ring a bell? Isn't there someone in our midst today who seems very capable of fitting this description? Yet, many shy away from making the connection, but it's crucial that we recognize these signs, these characteristics, for it's not just about one person, but a spirit, a mindset, that can take hold of anyone, if we're not careful. The spirit of the Antichrist is in our midst, as so many seem to be embracing a near manic and arrogant type of hatred for their fellow man. Everyone must guard their minds and hearts against this spirit. It's about staying alert, discerning the times, accepting the truth, and understanding the implications of these warning signs. Remember 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 verses 9 through 11, it states, "The coming of the lawless one will be in accordance with how Satan works. He will use all sorts of displays of power through signs and wonders that serve the lie, and all the ways that wickedness deceives those who are perishing. They perish because they refuse to love the truth and so be saved. For this reason God sends them a powerful delusion so that they will believe the lie." These verses clearly state that if we do not hold to and love the truth, God will allow us to believe the lie that is happening. So, as we see these signs, we are reminded to stay vigilant and discerning. The Antichrist may be closer than we think. Thanks for watching. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Also, please do not hesitate to check out the powerful books written by TKW. The link is in the description.